Hey everybody, time to do another bourbon hunting expedition here in the Chicago suburbs. Back home for another Cubs game, so got to bounce into another liquor store. This time a popular one here in the Chicago suburbs. If you've ever been around here, you know what it is. Binny's Beverage Depot. You see, if you can't find it at Binny's, it's probably not worth drinking. That's their slogan. So let's go check out what their selection is today and if we can come away with anything pretty cool. How about that? Bourbon and baseball. Let's go Cubbies.
Hello.
Okay, we've got Clark and Sheffield. $12.99 for a small batch out of Louisville. So here's the single barrel selection. And there's the allocated room. Another single barrel. Okay. Angel's Envy. What do we have in here? See, Bardstown, Old Elk, Kentucky Owl, All the Whistle Pig, Jack Sinatra, Rabbit Hole. And we're to the whiskey aisle. Regular bean products, Dickel, Jack Daniels, single barrel proof. Can't find that barrel proof rye yet. Woodford, another store with another incredible selection. More of that Cubs, Makers, Larceny. Good price on that Russell's 10. Mellocorn. There is a very underrated bottle right here. JTS Brown Bottle and Bond, $17.99. Even that JW Dant, very good. We have all the Evan Williams, Elijah Craig, Four Roses. Here's a good one, starting to go up a little bit in price. Four Roses single barrel, $49.99. I would say that that's still not a bad buy. Don't mind the Rebel either. They only have the regular benchmark 8. Claremont Steep, just did a review on that. There you go, $59.99. Not a bad buy there. Ooh, look at this one. Collector's Edition American Eagle Bourbon Ceramic. Hardens Creek 2-year. And here we go. Barrel Bourbon, Barrel New Year. I haven't seen that on the shelf. Vantage, that's a good one. Top 3, yep. $74.99, not bad price there. Never heard of Ruddle's Mill. Here's the Pursuit Spirits coming from Bourbon Pursuit. Green River. Old Granddad Bonded, $23.99. Hard to beat that. Another store with a great selection. Ooh, buddy. Chattanooga Bottle and Bond. This may be what we're walking away with today. Stranahan's. Old Elk. Good stuff there. Nelson Brothers putting out some good stuff. Here, now you can see the prices. Small batch. Look at that price. Great stuff. All right, Blue Run. If you can find a bottle of Reflection 1, grab it because that's no longer being made. Reflection 1 is being retired, so they're on to Reflection 2. So these are going to become few and far between. So grab a bottle of that. Blue Run is good stuff. Great people over there. Again, here we are. Brothers Bond, okay. Penelope, good stuff here. Barrel Strength Straight Bourbon. Here's the Rosé Cast Finish. But this is a bitch to open, just a heads up. Uncle's Nearest, great story there. Smoke Wagon. 4th Barrel Finish Bowman, not a bad buy. Ooh, look at this. Sweetened Cove 22. 22-year bourbon. I'd say that Tennessee is a pretty good buy right there as well. Journeyman. They've got a sampler pack, a triple pack. Traverse City Whiskey Company. Baum Brothers, as well as Whiskey Acres. Some local Chicago distilleries and Suburbs distilleries here in Illinois. J. Henry and Sons. Widow Jane 10. Again, My Lemon Green, very small batch. Just tried this with Bourbon and Tiffany, so go check out her podcast. Redwood Empire. Still Austin. Texas whiskeys down here. Colorado whiskey, Wyoming whiskey. And then we get to the Starlight. Blue Run Rye, and now we're into the rye section. Wolves pick. A Wolves bottle, excuse me. Sazerac, look at the big boy. Not bad pricing, $24.99, Sazerac. Pursuit United. The rye, ooh, the Bardstown Origin Series. That's a good buy right there. Good stuff. Chattanooga Rye. Brothers and Bond Rye, that's not a bad one. Hughes Bells of Bedford. Just got a sample from Jamie about that. Hard Truth. Good stuff there. Hard to go wrong with a lot of these brands. Sagamore. Whiskey Acres. Blackened. I don't know if you've heard the story about this. So what they do is they put the whiskey in the barrels, and then while they're aging them in the warehouse, they play Metallica, and that's supposedly supposed to help the whiskey penetrate the barrel because of the different vibrations from the music. Interesting gimmick. I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard okay things. Once again, more of the Coors whiskey. Five Trail and Barman. Well, so I walked away with the Cubs Maker's Mark Edition. Actually grabbed a couple of bottles because I know Michael's going to want one as well. So great selection there. I'll definitely be back next time I'm in town. Hemmed and hawed on a couple of them, but great selection. Like I mentioned earlier, if you can't find it at Binny's, it's probably not worth drinking. And as you saw there, not quite the selection that Party Source in Kentucky has, but it's as good as it's going to get here in Northern Illinois.